have light rain here this morning. Yeah, we do. We have light rain. We also have a very loud tree shredding crew, cutting down crew. Don's also behind the door there on his education this morning. He says the crew's this way. It's just really loud when they're shredding. Oh, I don't think anybody followed me over. They're both up with tuck stripes in the house. He's like, I don't like this rain, Mom. It's just a light rain. Supposed to be done by noon, and it's really not supposed to be any heavier than it is, so just a little bit. Hi, boys. Hi, Morris. Good morning.
Well, Marianne's printed me a couple things. She's printed me a battery box. So this is for the AA batteries, and it has a really nice top. It says AA. There's little magnetic closures. We've ordered them from Amazon, this standard little size, and you put in those holes there. And so it'll have a nice little magnetic lid. And there's the one for the AAA. That printer does a really great job. I mean, this is smooth. It's just as smooth as it can be. That's because we use the smooth plate. But the sharpness of those letters, I mean, it's almost like printing. I can't believe how the technology that we have, you know, for $1,200 I think the printer was, and then it's just mind-blowing.
Everyone is here and doing well this morning. Stripe's taking his walkabout in the front yard in the rain. I had to throw my pumpkin up into the woods up there because they ate so much of it, it was basically gone, so I had to get rid of it. And I've rearranged my owls. And I'm just gonna walk this way. I guess I don't have to worry about Don and his people hearing me because it's all that noise in the background, but my tree is like even twice as red this morning as it was. It's so pretty. You guys stay dry. Let me know if you want to come inside. Yeah, Don's done for this week after this education session. So that's good. We're going to go to Fuquay, go to town together today. The chiropractor's closed. And I don't need anything specific from Whole Foods. We're going to go to Harris Teeter and pick up a few things. The tree there's getting really pretty too. Oh, I am enjoying the color for sure. Wow, look at Don's tree. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little more. Wow, that's looking really nice. Much more red than the summer dark maroon color. Good morning, Gray. Good morning. How you doing? So my good girl. That's my good girl. Yeah. Hi. I have stored my things up here until, you know, I've got the tree and stuff set up in the other room. They're out of the way for when Johnny's home for Thanksgiving. He takes the train home tomorrow. We pick him up around 1:30 in Cary. And I did put the Harry Potter castle in that corner for now. I don't know if that's where it's staying. It's tall and it fit great. Okay, if I'm going to shoot video in here, I got to have the lights on, right? There's the castle. And Gray's really liking this bed now that I've rearranged things in here a bit. She's in it all the time. Isn't it just the cutest? I printed it before, but I'm printing more of it. And I really got the sunflower one dialed in so that it printed super duper nice. And Don's going to help me put candy canes and gingerbread men on my trees. The nice thing about this is I had two of them, so I was able to arrange it how I wanted it on one and leave it loose. And then Don build it one piece at a time on the other one so they're not falling all over the place on him.
That's right.
Him and his spludger are... Surprisingly, the center one is a short pin. It's not a long pin. I don't quite have enough to fully assemble the other one. And I would print something else to go on. I didn't we'll see. I don't know. Probably would be nice if the candy canes here and here were tilted differently and there was one other thing on either side or something, but I couldn't get a better feel for it till we started putting it together. See, what happens is, you know, it's kind of like I'm always doing it first by myself, and then once you do it, you can sort of get to see how you might really want to do it.
That's right.
So they won't fall off the tree, but they do still spin, so you kind of gotta arrange them after you're done putting them on.
Cool.
Pretty cool?
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
I realized when I edited yesterday's video, I didn't take a picture of the train on the track or even a picture of the train. You know, I used to take all pictures and no video, and now I tend to take all video and no pictures. It's back together, fixed, hung up here. It's all good. It moves around a little bit. I don't have the 60-degree angle thingies on it, but yeah, you can see I added some of the orange slices, a couple of pieces of pumpkin pie, and a turkey football. Plus I added the 6th branch, which is how I had room to add more things. Plus I'd printed more things. Marty? This is where Marty often is when he's in the house. Hi, bud. Him and Stripe in and out all day long. So I have Santa's post office to put together this holiday season also. It's 1,440 pieces. It's a new set for this year. Number 10339 is its unique Lego number. It has a button cell battery inside of a light brick. There might be more than one button cell, but anyway, they're all in the light brick, and that caused this super huge warning label to go up on the side of the box. I hate it. This little one, batteries included, showing the button cell picture, that's good enough right there. And a warning inside the box, no problem. But on the front of the box, I don't like it. Anyway, I'm going to work on this for a bit. Let's see how many bags are in here. So the answer is there's 10 bags, and they've included 2 instruction booklets, one for the main house and the hot air balloon, and one for the accessories. Now, if I wanted to sit down and build this with family, I would pull up the hot air balloon online, and you can have somebody building that, somebody building this, and somebody building the main house. In our family, I would be the one building the main house, and Johnny could do this, and Don could handle this probably. But some of these sets are meant that multiple people could potentially work on them at the same time. I'm just a little disappointed they didn't put the hot air balloon in its own separate little instruction book. Now, I used the book for the ski lodge the other day, and there was so much glare, I was really having trouble reading it sometimes. I really prefer the computer, but sometimes when I'm here and the computer's here, I'm having to get super close so I can see the instructions, or, you know, pinch it out, zoom in, make it where I can see it better. So there's no great solution. They both are hard on the eyes sometimes. But without Stripe here, I think there's a little less glare when it's over here versus, and it's also, it takes up so much room on my counter. But if I don't have a kitty here right now, which I'd rather have Stripe, but I don't have him right now, I'll probably use the paper. And yeah, there was a super huge warning about the batteries inside the box too, a big fold out thing. So bag 1 was the start of the little stuff, and I don't want to spoil it all, but there's some really cute things here. A new envelope that's never been printed before. Frosty little water squares over here. I guess this is a seal. Anyway, it's some cute stuff. And I was this many days old before I knew you could stand the fish upright using a small opening in its mouth and one of the studs that has a small pin sticking out of it. I finished bag 2 now also, which is the present making machine, or maybe I guess mail processing machine in this case. The 2 mail carts and the elf on the little sled. This does go back and forth, so technically you could load something in there and then load it into the cart. Bag 3 was a good start to the building, and I'm going to do bag 4 and then call it quits for today, on this at least. As it turned out, FedEx came and Don's done with his nap, and I'm not going to finish bag 4 now, which is not a problem. Probably finish it while I'm cooking dinner. This has been a very fun and stress-free build. Like, nothing to, you know, it's not making me have to think twice or look twice or whatever. It's been nice and relaxing, and yeah, we'll see. There's a few more smaller detailed bricks in here than have been in the first 3 steps, but you can kind of see how this is coming along here with, you know, how the building lines up with what you're seeing. I'm guessing the hot air balloon's going to be bag 10. Probably at the very end, but that's just a guess. I haven't looked ahead in the instructions. Don and I are out and about now, and I've run into Guardian Angel. Almost everything in the store is 25% off today, and I'm letting you guys read this for yourself, but somehow I think that, you know, Michelle might appreciate that. I'm headed back to Thriftronics. Don went in and picked up a couple of things. I spent about $20 in the big store. I'll show you when we get home. That's what I like to see, you buying stuff at Guardian Angel. I like it.
Well, I bought a set of super duper furniture moving pads, the big ones. These are like 3 times bigger than the ones I got.
Those things work.
Yeah, if you have it, you get for $4. That's like,
yep.
If you're, you know, having to move stuff by yourself. You know, if you got a couple beefy sons or something like that, it's one thing. But if you got just a guy, I got a whole bag of 10 outlets.
He says he needed 1, but why go pay new prices for 1 when you can have a whole bag?
Right.
Is it Craftsman?
No, it's a knockoff. But the thing is, I gave Johnny my 15mm wrench to take, because 15 is very popular on bicycles. So I don't have a 15mm wrench anymore. So I'll get my good 15mm wrench. And
now you have one for Johnny's bicycle pouch.
That's right.
Okay. So these nice pots were $2.50, and they're a big enough size to be good for something. So I picked those up, and like I said, everything was 25% off today, so we got some good deals. Well, I don't really remember what it looked like before, but obviously they were here basically all day. They were here for 8 hours, and all these trees, this front yard area is empty. So I guess that's where they all came out at. So we're headed back up the South Park to walk. We came home and put away the groceries from Harris Teeter. I did procure another rib roast for Thursday's dinner and checked out the dollar store real quick. They finally had Snowflake Snowman Christmas gel clings. And yeah, we thought we should come put the groceries away. So it's right at 5 o'clock, and we're gonna go, you know, walk for 30 minutes or whatever, a little something to get in sometime today. That's because I don't have my seatbelt on yet.
Yeah, and we're in a hurry.
Don thinks the leaf sucker upper, what do we call that thing?
Well, yeah, the vacuum.
The vacuum.
Yeah, this, you could tell maybe it was the mower, but I saw big truck tires on the
rubber.
asphalt.
Somebody,
rubber,
yeah,
where
rubber.
They cut the wheel
a little too hard.
And it marked the asphalt.
So they made an attempt to get some leaves gone. That's what we're trying to say. Is there's some leaves gone from over here.
It's noticeable.
It's nice and warm all day. Now the sun's going down. I don't have my jacket.
Woo! My girl exercised me plenty this evening, I tell you. I don't know.
I started playing some music while I was going around the track. See what I mean about how I drive when I listen to that music? I exercise that way too.
You gotta nip it in the bud.
Don don't like that music anyway. Wouldn't be his first choice.
Well, if it makes you pick up your pace like that, yeah, you're correct. It's not my choice.
Oh goodness.
She did.
I was having a lot of pain today in my shoulder area, chest, shoulder. The thing that bothers me all the time, and I was kind of angry about it, and I just decided I didn't care if it hurt or not. We was gonna boogie.
We did. We boogie.
Had to make advantage of the short time we had.
Yes.
Here, while I cook dinner, I did finish bag 4, which includes the fireplace. I'm stopping for tonight. Also includes Santa's chair and checking his list.